What's good, team? I'm here with the one and only, bro. You want to introduce yourself, say who you are, and talk about your crazy wins so far, bro.
What's good, boys? So my name is Chuong. I'm just an average age. I mean, I'm pretty special in my eyes, but but pretty much just a regular dude who happened to join ABC and managed to pull up with a 7K week.
7K week.
Yeah, bro.
7K week as a closer, bro. What does life look like before ABC?
Yeah, so before ABC, I was just working a regular job as an Asian. I got to be in uni, so I was just doing uni and I was playing semi-pro football. So just all those things combined, I mean, I was pretty happy with it. I mean, you're getting money for playing sports, you're getting money from work, and like it's pretty calm to me, but that's what I was doing beforehand.
Nah, bro. So sounds like you had like quite a lot on your plate. I know you come from an Asian family, bro. I came from a Polynesian family. It's kind of like do this, do this, do that. I can relate to you in so many ways, bro, because I also was playing sports, also
Mm,
in uni, also working a job at the same time, bro. But
mm.
I guess for the people out there who say they don't got time, who say like I'm too busy, what would you say to them for someone who going from having so much on his plate to then working fully remote and making, 7K in a single week?
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, at the end of the day, everyone's got the same time, right? Whether you've got more stuff or not. Yes, you're choosing to do these other things. And at the end of the day, I told myself I don't have the time to do this. I came home after a long day, after training, after a game, after uni, after work. I just kick up, play the game, play a bit of 2K, and then go to bed, bro. So instead of doing that, I just actually used that time productively, put in the work. Maybe I stayed up a little bit later, putting in the work, an
Mm.
hour. But I guess some people sleep on like 3 hours a night, bro. I was sleeping on 8, 10. So I just had to sacrifice some things, which was the game, a little bit of sleep
Mm.
to actually get to where I wanted to be.
Facts. It's like in order to get what we want, we have to sacrifice a certain thing, right? For you, it might have been sleep, it might have been, playing the game or something along those lines. If you could talk to that version of yourself with what you understand now, what would you kind of tell them?
Just tell him to start sooner, bro. That's always been my biggest regret, not actually starting sooner.
Mm.
And it shows now, man. Like, if I had started sooner, how much further ahead would I be?
Yeah,
I'll tell him to stop making excuses, bro, and actually put in the work.
100%, bro. Like, I don't know how many times I talk to someone who's like gotten some sort of success and just say like, I wish I started sooner. I wish I didn't just like tell myself I'll start later. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So if there's someone watching this right now who can relate to your story, what sort of advice would you give them in terms of like a mindset perspective on how you were able to go from like, nah, I need to sacrifice something. I need to give up the game. I need to give up some sleep to do something, right? What would you kind
Mm.
of say to them?
I mean, no one's gonna come save you, bro. Like, my biggest goal was to actually be able to retire my parents, be able to give back to them. I always knew that if I stayed at what I'm doing, go through uni, whatever the case is, I would never actually be able to achieve that.
Mm,
So I told myself I had to do something. I had to push that step forward, get out of there, and actually do something, but actually achieve it because it's not going to achieve itself, bro.
mm.
I'm not going to just actually money fall through my head, right? Actually be able to retire my parents. I've got to do something.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like you said, you got to do something because you've always had this vision of wanting to give back to your family, right? I guess with that being said, why ABC, bro? Like, why not drop shipping? Why not trading? Why choose ABC to kind of help you achieve that goal?
I guess not so much trading, but drop shipping, SMMA, whatever the case is, right? It still takes skill. Drop shipping, you need to know how to market. SMMA, you need to know how to market and do sales. And it all comes back to those fundamental skills of sales and marketing. And that's why I chose ABC because it actually teaches you those fundamental skills. So later
Yeah.
down the line, if I want to do SMMA, do drop shipping, then I've got those skills to actually do
Mm.
it. But if I tried it now, I'm just setting myself up to fail.
Facts, bro. Facts. I talk to pretty much every single person about that. I say, let's say for football, right? If you want to be a good football player, you don't just go out there and, try the football itself. You learn the skill sets first. You learn how to pass, you learn how to shoot, you learn how to communicate. These are the same skills that you need in order to succeed in business, right? And
Mm.
that's why everyone fails and because they don't learn the skill sets first. And since learning the skill sets, bro, what has that done for you? Because 7K weeks, left your job, spending time with family, bro, like talk to the people about the transformation since learning those skill sets.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I guess ever since learning the skill sets, I mean, I've jumped out of my job. I still play football. And don't get me wrong, I loved my job.
Mm,
Taking care of people, especially the family I was taking care of, they loved me. I loved them. It was amazing. Right? But I guess taking that step back and actually achieving my goals, it's been a whole game changer. But I've got all this time that I never thought I would have. I've got all this money that I thought I never would have had. And it's like I can actually provide for my family, bro. Not only myself, but I like to think of it as a family kind of. I bought a Tesla for the whole family to drive. Like I'm at home a lot of the time now, so they can drive whenever they want it. Once I go to Dubai, they've got the car all to themselves, bro. So being able to just buy things for the family, not only myself, it's been a game changer, man.
bro, a Tesla? That's crazy to think about, right?
Yeah,
Going
bro.
from where you were before to where you are now. Obviously, that's a huge transformation, right?
Mm.
So if you were to break it down, bro, what would be the three things you'd want to leave someone with for them to understand to get to your level from where you were before?
I guess make that change. That would be the first thing in all, right? Because if you don't change yourself, how can you ever expect to actually get you to where you want to be, right? So that'd be the first thing. Actually getting over that bridge, right? Making that jump. Two, yes, you're making that jump, right? But you can still be lazy. So you need to change that mindset as well, right? Even when I first started, I was a bit lazy as well. Even though I'd made that jump, I was still a bit lazy. I still wanted to play the game. Save the game, save whatever you want for after you actually put in the work. And the third one, bro, this was definitely the same for me, bro. Like I always wished I did it earlier, right? I
Mm,
kept pushing it back. So I mean, if not now, when? Because you're just gonna keep pushing it back. And for me, I had good people around me who took me up on that. They said you said you were gonna change. Where are we now?
mm,
So I had to change. But a lot of people, I know they don't have that, bro. They don't have those people that will actually push them, bro.
yeah.
So if not now, when are we actually gonna ever change?
You said it best, bro. If not now, then when? You know what I mean? And you wish you started earlier. I wish I started earlier. So it goes to show that everyone always waits for the perfect moment, bro. Everyone waits for the perfect time, but they don't realize that now is the perfect time. Like the
Mm.
longer you delay something, the longer your goals are going to run away from you. The longer life is going to catch up on you. And I say this, and I'm going to leave this with everyone. The one thing you can never buy back is your time. You can always make money. You can always buy your money back, but you can never buy time back. It's the one thing we can't control. We all have 24 hours in a day, but it's what we do within the 24 hours that count. So I appreciate what jumping on, bro. I really appreciate everything you gave for everyone and your transformation from where you were to where you are now. It's crazy, bro. And Habibi, welcome to Dubai. We're gonna run it up, bro. Yes, sir.
Let's run it, bro.
Sir.